Hello everyone, this is Stan, your co-founder of the Residual Income Club as well as the Wealth Resource Network, and I am very excited to share with you a system that we have put together that is growing like crazy. We call it the U plus 3, them plus 3 pay it forward system. Basically, this system is designed to drive your business in warp speed, or put it on the fast track, whatever you want to call it. It is designed to help your business move very quickly. Those of you who participate and really actively get involved with our U plus 3, them plus 3 system. Now, you already know our system is based on, or our compensation plan is based on a matrix, a 3x10 matrix. And that's why we call it the U plus 3, them plus 3. And it works just like this. We're going to start off with you getting involved. There's 3 simple steps to making sure that this system works for you. The first is you being involved, you getting plugged in. What does that mean? That simply means you don't want to just join our opportunity and just sit on the sideline. That's not getting plugged in. You want to get plugged in on the conference calls. You want to get plugged in on the systems that we're creating. You want to get plugged in on the marketing systems that we're creating for you for free. And this is going to help drive your business. And once you get plugged into what we have, we want you to now complete the plus 3. The plus 3 simply means this. You're going to go out within your first week or 2 weeks being the max, and you're going to frontline sponsor 3 people. And here's a very quick way for you to do it. We already put together the pay it forward system, so you've already prepared yourself to sponsor or to benefactor someone into the business for their first 30 days. So here's the fastest way of doing it. There is something called Facebook. That is free advertisement, ladies and gentlemen. This is a free way to get your 3 people within your first week. How do I know? People are already doing it right now. They're simply posting something on their wall, and they're driving people to take a look at our pay it forward system. Once people take a look at it, they're in. Why? Because we have great products. The price is right. And the compensation to earn income off of a low cost entry fee of a business, and the fact that they're going to get put into the business for the first 30 days for free, creates an immediate decision for them to fill out the form from our marketing system and them joining the business, which giving you those first 3 people that you need. Then the next thing you want to do is you want to simply teach the duplication. Once those individuals get into the business, once they join our pay it forward system with the Residual Income Club, you want to now teach them to do their U plus 3, them plus 3 system. Once you do that, guys, it's going to set you up to really put this business on the fast track. Now, simply, here's what the Facebook wall looks like. You simply send a post. Now, we're going to be putting together some letters or some things that you can put on your wall, but I didn't want to tell you exactly what to say, because this is you telling your story about this opportunity or whatever it is you're trying to do. If it's to pay it forward, hey, let them know, hey, I have a great opportunity. We have great products. These products are so good that we want the first 3 people who inbox me, I am going to pay their way in. That's a quick way to get 3 people to respond to you to say, hey, give me some information about that. That's just one of many examples that you can use to drive people to take a look at our pay it forward system. Now, once you complete that, we want to now teach them how to do the exact same thing. So here's what this will look like. You plus 3, them plus 3. Now remember, this is a training site. So if this is the first thing that you're looking at, you might want to go back, look at our pay it forward system, look at our Joy to Live opportunity, then come back and look at this training, because this will make sense. If you're already in the business, now you're understanding what I'm saying, because this is where the rubber meets the road, or I would like to say the money starts to make sense in this very low cost but yet powerful opportunity. You get your 3 people in. We're going to do this within our first week or 2 using our pay it forward system, and we're going to teach them to do the same. If you look at this, this is a perfect triangle which completes your system. If you just drive this right here, ladies and gentlemen, and you teach this to everyone who participates in our opportunity with the Residual Income Club, you will blow this compensation plan out the water. One, people are making a $33 decision because some people may not want you to pay it forward. They may just see the excitement of this business and just join. Some people may take you up on your offer and actually let you position them in the business. Once they see the value of the business, they're going to upgrade, buy more products, and then teach the same system to other people that they bring in. Whatever way you do it, guys, you just completed the you plus 3, them plus 3 system. Once you teach the duplication, you're going to now see the growth in your business. So let me show you the potential income of teaching this system to everyone who joins our team. This is why we're becoming one of the fastest growing groups within the Joy to Live opportunity. Is this system right here, the pay it forward system with our you plus 3, them plus 3. Here's what that will look like. Now you got your 3, then they're going to get their 3. Now, if you see the income growing, basically what this is based on each individual having at least 60 PV, which is personal volume, each month. Now, you're not required to have 60 PV, but as a leader, I want to show you how to maximize the income. Now, if you are just wanting to get your, I like to call your toe wet into this opportunity, you can do the math on 20 BV because one product only costs $22. That is really the beauty of this opportunity. But if you want to maximize this compensation plan, you want to have at least 3 products each month, which is about 60 PV. Now, teaching that using our pay it forward system and our you plus 3, them plus 3, you will see with just 9 people in your organization or in your team, you're making about $19.80 per month. But when that thing goes to that third level, and there people are using the you plus 3, them plus 3 system, driving it down, look at what happens on that third level. You just growing your income to about $181 a month. And we're talking about 40 people in your matrix using this system. Now remember, if everyone is doing their 3 within a week, can you see how fast this will grow? But what if it took everybody 30 days to get their 3 using this system? It still is worth it because each month your income is growing. Look at what happens when they goes to the 4th level. So you're well over $667 a month in residual income. Look at the 5th level. We're talking now with close to $1,400 residual on a $22 opportunity. $33 to get in the door, $22 a month. If you want to maximize the compensation plan, these are the numbers. These are the true numbers of each person being on at least 60 PV of personal volume and the income that you will earn. Here's what will happen on your 6th level. Ladies and gentlemen, we're over $2,200 per month. Now, this is just everyone purchasing 3 products. Now, we have individuals on our team that are purchasing 6, 7, 8, 10 products. Why? Because the products are cost effective, which means that they're not obligated to spend $300-400 every month on something that they want or don't want. They're spending that amount because they want the products, because the price is right. So look at just on your 7th level, you're almost at $5,000 a month. On your 8th level, you're over $10,000. You're close to $13,000 a month. And just look what will happen on your 9th and 10th level. Here's the potential. And I always have to use the word potential because I am not a rookie in this industry. And therefore, I know nobody's matrix is going to grow perfectly. So Let me just get that out the way. So if you think that your matrix is going to grow perfectly the way I'm showing you, it's not going to happen. Nobody's compensation plan grows perfectly. I don't care if it's a binary. I don't care if it's a unilevel. I don't care if it's a hybrid. I don't care if it's an Australian 1-up, 2-up. It will never grow perfectly. These are just numbers to give you an idea of what could happen if it worked out perfectly. So here's the reality. Take 90% of what I said is not going to happen, and only 10% of what I said will happen. This will give you an income of over $10,000 a month. Now, here's what I am going to say about this opportunity, and here's what I am going to say about this Joy to Live compensation plan and the reality of really earning some decent residual income. What if you guys could focus for 90 days of following this pay it forward system, doing your part by getting your 3 and then teaching your 3 to get their 3, completing the you plus 3, them plus 3 system. And in 90 days, you're now generating anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000 per month in passive residual income. And this is the reason why I say residual income, because what I have learned in the industry is this. The companies that have what we call consumable products, products what people fall in love with, products that people will buy whether there is a compensation plan attached to it or not, tend to be longer terms of residual income. Why? Do your homework. The top 4 companies in this industry of people who make good passive residual income are in health and nutrition. I am one. I did not do this, and I did not like health and nutrition. I did not like products. I was a service guy. But I now understand if I want to create what is called generational wealth, wealth that is beyond my personal ability, I needed to wrap myself around a consumable product. And when I found out about the Joy to Live opportunity, I fought it for a while because I didn't want to do products. But yet, the older you get, your body says you need products to help you stay younger and healthier. So I found, hey, I did not want to spend $300, $400, $500 on an opportunity. So I found this one. Matter of fact, I was somewhat forced in. Here's a true story. I told my partner no, because I didn't like the money, nor did I like the product. But my partner was already thinking about the pay it forward system before we ever put it together. So guess what he did? He put me in anyway. He just said, hey, man, I'm going to send you product for free. And hey, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, oh well. Well, guess what happened? I actually liked the product. And I started looking at the opportunity a little bit better, a little bit deeper. Then I started looking at my back office because he kept working whether I did the business or not. And because I was in the matrix, I started seeing a downline formulate up under me. So guess what I started doing? The light bulb came on. I'm making money and I have not done anything because I got position. Then I got excited. Then I wanted to talk a little bit about it. Then I ran into another business partner. Very similar. My business partner, we kind of knew mutually. He said, hey, I got one of your friends that want to get into business. Do you want to pay for him or do you want me to? I almost told him, go ahead and pay for him. But I didn't do it. I said, I'll pay for him because I said, well, shoot, if this happened for him, it can happen for me. Again, this person was not interested in the business whatsoever. He had his plate was full. He was in his business. He was making income outside of this industry, but he loved the coffee. Then after that, next thing I know, 30 days later, he is blowing this business out the water. So what am I saying here? You don't know who's going to be that person that's going to put that spark in your business and put that spark in your income. This individual is about 75% of my residual income. And remember, he didn't even want to do the business, nor did I during the time. So now that we're focused and understanding the power of this system, and we actually put something together where every single person that is a part of our team can now duplicate this system with our you plus 3, them plus 3. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no reason why anyone that is listening to my voice that takes a little bit of effort in the next 90 days cannot be generating anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000 per month in passive residual income. Now, here is the icing on the cake. Out of all of the opportunities that I've been in, Joy to Live is the first one that will pay you instant pay. Now, this is instant residual. So anytime any activity comes into your organization, you will get real-time income in your back office, which means that each week you can request that money onto your e-wallet. We have a pay card. You can put that money on your pay card. You can request a check. But the fact that you see your money growing every single day is very exciting. But here's the part that gets me truly excited, and that is the matching bonus. Now, I know this is a training on the pay it forward system, but if you don't understand the power of the income, you won't understand why you need to really aggressively do your you plus 3, them plus 3. Because you don't want to stop at 3 people. You want to personally sponsor as many people as you can. And if you want to maximize this compensation plan, you want to be at least at 60 PV of volume. Why? It's because you can earn up to 100% check match. The 10th of every month, the company does a calculation of all the people you personally sponsor. They go in and do a snapshot of what their matrix check is, not their bonuses, not their match, but what's within their 3x10 matrix. And then they look at it and say, what are you qualified to earn? If you are silver, you will earn 25%. If you are gold, you will earn 50%. If you are ruby, you will earn 75%. And of course, if you're at the top level of a diamond, you will earn 100%. Now, I was asking myself, how hard is it to become a diamond? And when I looked at the qualifications, my mouth almost dropped, because I couldn't believe that that's all they were expecting from you to earn 100% check match. So, ladies and gentlemen, we had people within their first 30 days reaching the level of diamond and qualifying for 100%. And so, guess what? You can do it as well. What we want to share with you is that you want to take massive action and you want to get plugged in, because the income that you can earn from this is incredible. And this all starts from a $33 decision and a $22 a month opportunity. If you are like me and many of the leaders that are a part of our organization, if you want to maximize this compensation plan, I strongly encourage you to budget $60. Budget that money, because it's going to be well worth it. I've been in opportunities where I had to spend $150 per month for virtual products, or $100 a month for virtual products. Didn't receive anything, but I was spending $100 a month. Why? Because it was a business expense. Here, you're going to get 3 products of your choice. You can mix and match them as you please. You're getting a business opportunity. You're getting the back office tracking. You're getting everything you need. You get the tax write-off. You get all of the benefits of owning a home-based business for $60 plus the shipping of your products. I'm telling you guys, this is powerful. I think it's probably $66, so don't quote me on the exact, but it's roughly around that amount plus the shipping. Well worth it. If you're not in a position to do that, then be at least on 1 product a month, because that still will drive residual income to you. Not as much as what I showed you in the presentation, but it still will help you grow your business. And as your business grows, you can upgrade at any time to maximize the compensation plan. But the one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to get caught not qualified, where you have enough volume, but yet you did not personally have the business volume that is needed, because it takes both the group volume as well as the personal volume to qualify for each level of the matching bonus. So here it is, guys, a detailed overview on how to maximize the compensation plan and how to complete the you plus 3, them plus 3 pay it forward system, brought to you by the Residual Income Club as well as the Wealth Resource Network. Again, my name is Stan Hollowell, the co-founder of the Residual Income Club, saying get plugged in and let's complete your you plus three, them plus three, pay it forward system. Take care, guys.